This is our delicious cookie without oven. So if you're interested, watch the full video to understand how to cook it. On this episode 61, I'm going to show how to cook butter cookies. This cookie is very delicious. You have to pay attention to watch the full video. So we need 3 cups of flour. This 3 cups of flour. So I'm showing you the side of the cup. This is this cup. So we have to do 3 times. So I'm showing you the side of the cup 3 times of flour. So watch the full video to understand how to cook it. So and then this is 3 cups of flour. You will use also ice sugar. This ice sugar, we need 1 cup of ice sugar. This 1 cup of sugar, put here. So now we're gonna start. So I'm gonna change flour, put here, and then I'll start using this ice sugar, and I'll have to add also margarine. This margarine is 1 cup. So I'm gonna mix up. Remember, the margarine is to use also 1 cup. 1 cup is 30 centiliter. Don't forget that. I have to add also this. I will add also after this vanilla sugar. So let's start. So we have to start and mixing. So we have to mix well. You have to follow all details because it's very important to follow the details, because when you miss one, you will never get the cookie you wanted. So don't forget to tell us how you found our recipe when you try to your home, and tell us in comment. So you have to mix well to have the best dough. And then we need to add 2 eggs. So you see, our dough will change with those eggs. So I have to mix to have the creamy dough. When you follow the full process, you see our dough become creamy because of the ice sugar. So now I'm going to add also bicarbonate. Cerebos. So you use 1 little spoon. And you don't put a lot of it. This one is enough. And I'm going to add also sugar vanilla. 2 sugar vanilla. So now I have to add also. When you mix all ingredients with the wooden spoon, you have to do for a long period to have the best. That is very important to do it. This is flour, so what I'm going to do is to add also baking powder. So 1 spoon is enough. This. So, and then I have to mix up. So follow the whole instruction, you will have the best cookies. So now I'm going to add the flour in our dough. So for now I use 2 cups of flour, and after I will use another cup because we have to use 3 cups of flour. It's still creamy. So I'm sure all details to know how to make this dough of the cookies. you will know better how to prepare. And please tell us which country are you from and how you find our recipe. And tell us after doing this recipe and test it, and tell us how you found it. So there was the last cup. I have reduced this. This was the last cup. I have to add also because it's 3 cups of flour. So I'm adding slowly. I'm not adding at the same time. That's why. So you see our recipe how. Now I'm gonna start using my finger. So now you see how I'm preparing the dough. So we don't use any milk, anything else. This is the recipe. You have to watch how I'm preparing it. And remember, these cookies, we don't need any oven. So now I have plastic. We have to put our dough of cookies in this plastic. So you see, our plastic is big. So now I have to put the dough, this dough of cookies, in our plastic. So why we need to put in plastic? Because we need to put in fridge for 1 hour in fridge. You see our dough. So I'm gonna put in fridge. This is in fridge. So I'm put our dough in fridge. We have it have to stay 1 hour. So this is our dough after 1 hour in fridge. You see? So the first thing I have to make is to cut it. You see? So I'm gonna start rolling this one. So what we need to do is to put a little bit flour, and to have flour too. We don't put a lot of flour, and we do like that. And after that, so we're gonna put our dish on heat, on the low heat. You see, low heat, and we're gonna wait 3 minutes. So we're gonna continue to load it. And remember, when you're rolling the dough must be in between thick and thin. Not thin, but not thick. You have to do it. So it has to be in the middle. And when you use the dish, you have to use the dish is thick, because when it's thin, you're failing. Too much thinner. So I'm gonna use this form. I want big cookies. See? These are my cookies. So I'm gonna do it again like that. So you see my form of cookies. I want to put a big side, and I'm gonna continue to roll it again with this one. I hope you enjoyed the video. So this is our cookies. So now after 3 minutes hot the dish, I'm gonna grease it. The dish is so important with margarine. And then so we use a proper towel, you see. Be careful to not burn yourself. Very close. So after greasing, now we're gonna put our cookies. We have to wait 20 minutes. And I'm gonna cover the dish, and I'm gonna put something heavy on the dish. And then we have to cover. We have to cover like that, and we put something heavier on the dish. So you see, I put this one is really heavier. So we have to wait 20 minutes. I have to change the side. So now slowly, very slowly, because the cookies of the dough is still soft, but I have to change the side. So I'm showing you all detail because it's very important. So you have to be careful. You see, this one was a little bit broken. So again, I return to cover the dish and use this heavier. Why I use this heavier? And remember, when you use the dish, you have to use the dish which is thick, because when you don't use it, it will fail to make it cookies. It will help you to cook the cookies. So let's see our cookies. Really delicious. You see our cookies. So now I'm going to grease the dish, because if you don't do it, it will overcook our cookies. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing. So we do like that. And cover the dish. And you put something heavier on the cover of the dish, so there is no breath. Cookies, very delicious. See, and see how it is strong. Look, very delicious. Look, our cookies really sweet. If you're interested for more recipes, start with first episode to 61 episode.